Well, let's talk now. Let's stay in the area because we hit Cleveland, we hit Kent. We got another place that's pretty nearby. We got to talk Canton. Class of 2022, modern era Hall of Fame nominee. I want it to happen for you so bad, bro.
You and me
We all
both.
do.
How much would that mean to you to walk into Canton, a Cleveland Brown alum and a Hall of Famer?
You know what? I think it'll mean more for my legacy. My jersey is there. My mom saw it. She was like, "What about the person who was wearing it?" And she was like, "Forget your jersey. It was a person in that jersey. Why ain't you in it?" So when I see my jersey, and my son had a chance to see my jersey and then watch the highlights of the game that put my jersey in there, to see his face, that was like joy for me above making it. I was like, dang, the way he looked at me with such aspiration, I was like, dang, I did something right. But when I'm in that conversation, that nominee, that Hall of Fame conversation, that's the joy that I get out of it. Coming undrafted, out of Kent State, from D.C. We don't put a lot of people in the league to the point like it relates to other states. So when I bring my family, my area, when my success trickles down, that's the joy that I see.
Yeah.
And the confirmation is something like the Hall of Fame. When I see I did something that nobody did. I used to chase Hester, his records. I broke them. Like, we had a conversation about this. He was like, "Man, you the best kick returner." Not because, I feel a certain way or you feel you have more kick return touchdowns than me.
Right.
So you the best kick returner. But I got more punt returns, baby. That's what he said. And I'm like, yes. And then I said, you the best punt returner in history because you have more returns, punt returns, touchdowns than I do in anyone. But I have more kick returns. I broke the record and then broke my own record. Not just that. I had more, the coverage part. I tackled everybody. I had more tackles in the league. I used to make it as a returner and then make it as a cover guy, as second team. Every year. So who has done two? Who has done both? Who has been the top returner and tackler, on a team? So I think when you're talking about Hall of Fame, you're talking about something that sets a person apart from the rest.
Yeah.
And to be an all-decade guy. Like, I was on a 2000s all-decade team, so to boost myself up, I got full confidence I should be in.
Yeah.
But if I don't, I'm glad enough just mentioning me with the greats.
Yeah.
If you don't, you just know it's politics.
Yeah, but it is.
That's
I've learned
that's
that.
why Ocho Cinco not in there right now.
And I've learned that because he definitely deserved to be.
Look at stats.
I
Look at
learned
stats.
this. If the Browns do good, if they continually be a good team to be reckoned with, I'll make it into the Hall of Fame.
Do you think that's just because of the chatter that
Politics.
more people like the Browns?
Yes.
The Browns are on the national map.
Yes.
We got to get Cribs in there. He's a
Yes.
Browns legend. He's a Browns
Absolutely.
Politics
because
run everything,
Why you
man.
why you think they have fan votes?
See, here's my argument against that, though. As a fan that growing up, all I had was you and
Right.
Joe and Phil. That's it. That's my
Right.
vote. You were the
Right.
organization for all those years.
So that's why they have fan voting. If it was just off of stats, it wouldn't be no go to this website and sign and vote.
Yeah.
They'd just go off your stats. Like, this guy is going. It would be a committee. This guy is going.
Right.
Or this guy is nominated and we're gonna all vote as a committee, not a fan base. Because then you're biased. You're voting on, I like him. I don't care if he didn't score.
He played for my team.
Yeah, he played for my team.
Yeah.
Either you in or you're noteworthy. You're an all-decade Pro Bowler multiple years, or you dominated. It was just like recruiting, Phil. When I was coaching there, we had to look for guys who stuck out like a sore thumb. If I was looking at Phil, and every time I turn on the film, he stick out, and he's dominating, and it's noticeable every game. Like, who's this guy? Like, literally, I don't know him, and he sticks out. That's the guy I want to recruit. That's the guy I want my team. He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yep.
He's scoring, or he's making all the plays. Who is this guy? That's how you can tell a Hall of Famer or a guy who deserves recognition over everyone else.
Yeah.
Stick out.
Yeah, when you got the tape, you got the stats. Pro
NFL
Football Reference is out there for everybody for
The
free.
NFL is the best of the best.
Yeah.
Everybody out there is the best of the best. So you sticking out among the best of the best, man, you special guy, man. That's all I can ask for.
sure,
You
for sure.
Special guy.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know that we got your back. You got our vote. You got Cleveland's vote. I know you know that nobody reps Cribs like Cleveland.